get each click. It was the same one.
Hello, I'm Ryan F9, and these are my favorite open face helmets. First up is the Bell Custom 500, and when I picture a 3/4 helmet, I'm thinking of this. It's the icon of the open face category and probably one of the most recognizable helmets in the world. That's because it has a pedigree like no other. In 1954, the founder of Bell Helmets, a guy named Roy Richter, formed the company's very first helmet out of fiberglass, and he called it the 500. A lot has changed since the beginning of the Cold War, but the 500 hasn't changed much. It's still a fiberglass bucket, nothing fancy, no ventilation whatsoever, and the liner inside is neither removable nor easily washable. What Bell has updated is the fit. 500s of the past were typically quite round, while this newer one is more of an intermediate head shape. It was made a lot slimmer and a lot lighter for its 60th birthday, and in that vein, it is a featherweight 1100 grams, easily the lightest and the lowest profile open face helmet out of all my top picks. For myself, I would choose this helmet over any other open face, and there are a few reasons for that. It's DOT and ECE approved, which means that it's very safe for the 3/4 of my head that are actually covered by it. And I also get 5 different shell and EPS sizes in this guy, which is huge. Normally manufacturers use 3, so my medium helmet is always going to be a little bit chunkier than it has to be because it shares that shell size with the large. With the Bell 500, however, every size except for extra small is going to get its own tailor-made shell. I love how the exterior is a smooth blank canvas for the million colorways that Bell makes us in and the graphic options.
It does look a little bit like Troll.
And then the sticker up front, I can peel it off, which is nice if I want an even more streamlined look.
The 800S
Then there are these 5 snaps again, which make it compatible with the
2 years,
face
says
you
hello.
can get from Bell or even Biltwell. And on the interior, you get style with this quilted pattern. At $150 to $170, Bell has done very well to make this helmet as good as it is. But why wouldn't they? I mean, this is their heritage, it's their inception. Of course they're gonna make it a very special lid. Now, if I want that classic look with a little bit more practicality, I'll go for something like the Shoei RJ Platinum R. Compared to the Custom 500, we have 2 big improvements. One, the interior of this guy is removable and washable, which really should be a given nowadays, but somehow the 500 got away without one. The other big improvement is ventilation. We have 2 active intakes on the forehead and 2 active exhausts on the rear. I often hear people talking about how much safer the Shoei is because of its Snell rating, but to me, it doesn't really hold water. Based on my understanding of ECE and Snell ratings, I would say that the Shoei is going to absorb impacts better, but the Bell Custom 500 will impart less inertia to your neck, so that is to say it's a wash. They're equally safe. The interior of the Shoei has a few refinements over the Bell. We get grooves that make it easy to wear with eyeglasses, and little recesses for the speakers as well. We also have more soundproofing than the 500. The exterior, on the other hand, leaves a bit to be desired. We get the same 5-snap system for visors and face shields, but I really wish Shoei had avoided putting these contours on the shell because to me that kind of ruins the classic minimalist look. I'm also skeptical about the shell material itself. It's Shoei's AIM Plus construction, which basically means
I don't know what it means, but I don't really care what it means. I don't have a license. Summer calling for 1 year, man. During the